My name is Joe, or can be Joseph, and I'm from New Zealand. Now I'm in Harpenden, England, on Waihona. When I was working, I didn't have that intentional time. So now it's like 6 months of your life laid aside to worship and form a relationship with God. I think the Lord speaks to me through time on my own when I'm journaling. I write down thoughts that I'm having and kind of connecting up Bible verses, and then when I reflect on these times, then I look back on it and think, wow, I don't think I can write like that. It's amazing to see me putting my thoughts on the page, but then in reflection it's not necessarily just my own thoughts, it's also Spirit-led thoughts. So for me, something that I've been challenged by most of this year is the verse Romans 12, verse 2. It's talking about be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And for me, that was both encouraging, challenging, but also I had some questions that I had, how I could practically apply that to life. Everyone has thoughts, and these thoughts don't necessarily come from us. They can come from both our flesh or the accuser. As in the Bible, Jesus had 40 days in the desert being accused and tempted by Satan. He had these thoughts as well. These thoughts aren't necessarily bad, but they are not your thoughts, and you can get rid of those thoughts. So for me, this is really key and kind of encouraging as well, that even Jesus was accused and tempted with bad thoughts, but it's the way we act and how we combat this with truth. The way I'm starting to do that is to memorize scripture and apply them in different ways. If I get a thought that I'm not wanting to hold on to, then I combat it with scripture, combat it with the real truth. It's also important to speak out the thoughts that you're having, get them into the light, because any thoughts that you're having can be worked through with other people, and once it's in the light, then it's much harder for those thoughts to kind of brew inside of you. If you speak them out and talk through them with other people, you can think about those thoughts with someone else, and it doesn't have to be just yourself mulling over these thoughts and wondering what am I thinking, why am I thinking this, but also you can rely on them for truth.